I'm back. I wanted to give more love to the 5 books that come out today that I gave 5 stars when I read them as ARCs because they're absolutely great and they deserve all the love in the world. So first is Tim Curry's memoir Vagabond. This is not the book that I thought that I was going to read because it's Tim Curry. You're thinking it's going to be one way and it wasn't. And I'm glad for it because it was really endearing to hear his history and all of that kind of come alive and listen to it in his own voice, especially with him struggling to be eloquent and whatnot. And he does such a great job. All right, next is Date Night December. I gave this 4.5 stars, but I rounded it up to 5 by Jacqueline Snow. I thought this was gonna be like a rom com, and it's not. It does have some humorous parts to it, but this is a struggling relationship. It's like women's fiction around the holidays, and watching what this husband does to win back his wife is absolutely incredible. It's almost like it should be a manual for people that are, no matter who you are, having trouble in their marriage. But it was so entertaining, like throughout with the humor and all of that. The Last Witch by C.J. Cook. I've spoken about this before. I'm not a huge historical fiction person, but in this way, completely was all there for it because it was witches and talked about the history, and she's so cinematic in how she writes and brings things alive that, especially for this time of year, wonderful. The Haunting of Payne's Hollow for my horror fans by Kelly Armstrong. I'm used to reading her romance, so come to her horror novel. It is so well written. Many think that it's a retelling of Sleepy Hollow. It's not. At least I don't think it is. It goes so beyond that. It mentions the Headless Horseman, but that's about it. Yeah. So if you're looking for a spooky horror ride, but it's horror light, go check this one out. And then lastly is this book that I absolutely adored, Christmas Fling by Lindsay Kelk. I laughed so hard. Now, I annotated the beginning part of this book. This is how much humor and just standout lines was in it. And then I just settled in and I just wanted to read it because I was enjoying it so much. So I gave up because I'm not a typical annotator. But if you want a fun time, I know it's Christmas, get it now, save it for Christmas, or get it as gifts. Quirky and yeah, is it unhinged? Absolutely. But just stay there and just have a fun time with it because that's what it's meant to be. So yeah, those 5 books, 5 star in my book. I hope everybody has a great day.